Hey you guys, today I'm talking about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 6 Episode 2. Just a mess up of Love and Hip Hop, another Love and Hip Hop ratchet. It started off with Stevie and Joseline where it left off last week, where, you know, she haven't seen him in 6 months. She's been dealing with the pregnancy by herself. She can't believe that she's been dealing with this pregnancy by herself and all that kind of stuff. He's been staying away from her from all of the drama that's been going on and all that kind of stuff. They just been going through a real messed up situation. And she can't believe that she's been going through this. I said, girls, a lot of girls probably think they don't never think they will go through that. But I'm like, I don't understand why you don't think you would have went through that, all of the shit y'all was going through. On the reunion show, he told you he didn't know, he didn't think it was his. Y'all was going through stuff before the reunion show. Like, so, and then I'm like, girl, he didn't take care of the other ones. What made you think your baby was so special? That's what girls have to understand when they have babies by dudes that have multiple babies. Can you please see how they treated them baby mamas? Because so you won't be so surprised when you get treated the same way he treated them. Like, I'm just saying, like, look at the pattern. Then she talking about, and then somebody even brought it up, in my comments last week, like, what make her think that he's going to take care of this baby when he owed $1 million worth of child support? But like I said before, it's always a good thing to have it legally in the courts. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? People like, oh, well, she's going to be the last one to get money. No, it doesn't work like that. Everybody's going to get money. He just ain't going to have none. But my thing is, like, girl, just prepare yourself to raise your baby by yourself. Make the money to take care of your baby by yourself, because he still owed $1 million worth of child support, and that's not including your child. I kind of tuned them out because I feel like they're going to get back together, break back up, get back together. I did see him rub her stomach and stuff, and he was wondering should he have stayed away from her. And I'm like, oh, here we go. This is they getting back together phase, and I just was over it. Let's keep on going, because I'm gonna just go story by story. No, I'm gonna try to go by my notes. I really am. Jasmine and Rod. We finally see who Rod was, since we kept hearing about him last week. I kept saying, damn, who is Rod? That we gonna keep on hearing about him. But he's a guy that was in the music game, and he ended up going to jail. He said he was like one of the people that discovered Jock. I said, everybody feel like they discovered somebody. Like, okay. Okay. I ain't never heard of this dude. But whatever. So he was telling us how he went to jail for money laundering, but he only went to jail for 7 or 8 months. I said, who he snitched on? I'm just saying, who you snitch on that you only got 7 to 8 months? But he said him and Jasmine talked it out or whatever, as far as her getting pregnant by Kirk. And a lot of the thing keep coming up as scam. So I think that's going to probably come up in the storyline. But it might have been a scam. The thing, it worked. The scam worked. They scam probably was, okay, he in jail, she's a stripper, you know who Kirk is, let's get him for his goddamn money, get pregnant. So therefore it worked, because it's his baby, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of them going through this DNA and trying to figure out if it's his baby, maybe it was a scam that it worked. But he was saying how he takes care of the baby or whatever. And she was saying how he take care of the baby, and she had to go home and explain to him how the thing went down at the masquerade party with Carly and Kirk and Jock and all that kind of stuff. So she went home and she told him, and he couldn't believe it. He was like, why did you do that? You know what I'm saying? Because they were going to keep it under wraps and act like it was his and stuff like that. But she was like, I was cornered by Carly because Carly thought I was messing with Jock and stuff, and then she was trying to figure out how was I pregnant when you was in jail and all this kind of stuff. So now they gotta figure that shit out, but it is what it is. Tommy and her mama. Tommy gets out of jail. Apparently they must have gave her some clothes in jail, because that is not what she went to jail in. So, I'm just saying. She is just a dust bucket. Like a fucking dust bucket. When they turned around and showed her thong, I was just like, ew, why she just look like she stank? But we can kind of see where she gets her. No, fuck that. A lot of people say, oh, we see where she get it from. Fuck that. No. I got some. No. Because when you get a certain age, you should know how to fucking act. And you can't blame a lot of shit on your parenting when you get a certain age. Especially if you don't want to be like that person. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, alcoholism runs in her family. Her mama's an alcoholic. She's an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? And I think her dad, she had issues with her dad as well. That's what she was saying last season. But it seemed to me like Tommy just was going to come in here and expose her mama for every fucking thing. Now, granted, I understand her getting mad that the mama did not answer the phone when she was trying to get bailed out of jail. She had to bail herself out, yada, yada, yada. I totally get her being mad at that part. But all of, you didn't take care of me, and you this and you that, I think it like hit her mama like, wait, where the fuck is this coming from, bitch? I've been here, you ain't been saying that. Now that the cameras is rolling, all of a sudden you want to say that when I've been here taking care of your fucking kids, when you the one keep going to jail. I'm just saying, like, I just felt like Tommy was putting on extras and just wanted to expose her mama. And I was just like, looking at her like, so the bail bondsman, Jerry, comes in to pick up the money from her for, bailing her out or whatever. And as she going off, she is sitting there popping off on her mama, talking about she gonna get rid of people and people don't do this and yada, yada, yada. She popping the fuck off. And her mama is sitting there like stunned. So her mama's like, Jerry, take her ass back to jail, and then, maybe she can get her shit right and come back and talk to me like she got some fucking sense. And so, take me back to jail, take me back to jail. So she pops off a little bit more. You could tell there was some editing because security was running out there, producers, all them camera people was running out there real fucking quick because it was going to go left real quick. Tommy moves like a crackhead. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. That bitch moves like a smoker. I don't give okay. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling the way she was talking to her mama. Granted, her mama was wrong for not picking up the phone. And she probably said, God damn, again, bitch, you got about 100 million mugshots. Shit, she probably said, fuck again. But like I said, I do get her being mad at that. I just felt like all that extra stuff was not fucking called for. So she put her mama out, told her to get out and all that shit, so her mama left. Joseline and DJ M meets up to talk about how she met up with Stevie, and DJ M is like, oh shit, no. Like, girl, you was doing good. Why are you falling back into this trap? And she was saying how, they talked about the DNA test, and then when she left, when they separated, Stevie texted Joseline to come over to the house or whatever to talk. So she went over there. She said she didn't give him none. She said she didn't give him none, but she stole some drawers from his house. She stole some drawers because she don't believe he's going to go take the DNA test. So she going to go take it to the people and do a DNA test for him. I said, what the fuck? But I ain't mad because Stevie do look like the type of person that don't want to take, as much as he always say, I take care of my responsibilities. Nigga, no, you don't. Stop saying you take care of your responsibilities and you owe $1 million worth of child support. Somebody ain't taking care of something somewhere. I'm just saying. Hold on. So, yeah, sorry about that. My kids was off the hook. Mama D, Mama freaking D. Hold up. Her and Ernest is at some little performance she's doing in that order, saying it's off the charts, it's this and that, she's this international star. I think that's what she said. But why? I don't know. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it was because I just be missing his videos on Love Hip Hop. But when she was doing in that order, I just thought of Mike B. I promise, because he used to go up for Mama D in her damn songs. I wish he was still doing Love Hip Hop. I swear to God. But yeah, so her and Ernest, they end up talking afterwards, after her performance, and she has a problem now with Ernest's mama. She's saying how Ernest puts her second, and she didn't marry him for her to be coming last in their relationship, and the mama always coming first. He jumps for his mama, all this stuff. And I said, is karma hitting you, Mama D? Then I totally get it. Once you marry somebody, you don't want the parents all involved, telling you what to do, how to do it, always calling him and he's running to her. I totally get that part, because it says in your vows that you're supposed to separate from your parents and cleave to your wife or your husband or whatever. You guys supposed to become one. So I totally get that part. But I was just laughing because I kept saying, you are getting a dose of your own medicine. I know Erica Dixon is rolling. I know she is fucking rolling. I just said, So she creeped me out though when she was talking about yo mom, because they were talking about him paying the bills, and he was saying how his health has stopped him from doing as much as he could in the household. So she was saying, I pay the bills, your mama don't pay our bills, your mama don't fuck you the way I fuck you. I said, so he fucking his mama? And then she said, because if she is, I want a threesome. I said, maybe you talking too fast. Maybe you're not realizing what you're saying. Is that what they doing down there in Atlanta? Because if that's the case, I don't want no fucking parts. That's some nasty, nasty shit. If you ever heard of it, that's some nasty shit. Even he was disgusted by it, but I was like, but you wasn't disgusted when she said, yo, mama not fucking you like I'm fucking you. You should have stopped her right then and there and said, bitch, my mama ain't fucking me. I don't know where you got that part from. But he let that part roll on. I'm just saying. Then he tells her, well, my mama moving to Atlanta. She like, what the fuck? Like, why would she do that? And now she's pissed off and she's mad and she leaves. She can't believe that shit. Carly and Jasmine meets up because Carly wants proof. Before she goes back to Rasheeda, she wants proof that what this girl is saying is true because of Rodney the scam artist or whatever. So, and I'm like, in a way, I'm like, Carly, stay out of it, because bitch, they gonna turn it around on you and call you messy and call you this and that when you trying to be Rasheeda for the friend for the second time in a row. You might be in trouble, because remember the last time you helped her ass find them receipts and all that shit, then she turned on you again. So I'm just saying, like, you better watch how you give information. But hell, this is what Carly do. This is her role on Love and Hip Hop, is to transfer the message and the mess to other people. So, hey, let's get this shit started. Let's get the storyline started with Carly. She meets up with Jasmine. Jasmine like shit. She didn't want to tell nobody, but now, fuck it. Let's get her side out. Might as well tell Carly. That's the messenger anyway. Might as well tell Carly. So, Carly just like, bitch, I want proof. I just need proof. She like, what you want to see? She was like, I used to go out with him. He met me in the strip club. I used to go out with him. I used to go out with his family. I said, bitch, Rasheeda finna hate the whole motherfucking family. Because now she gonna start looking like, who hangs with Kurt? Oh, so you motherfuckers knew? So who all knew? And if y'all got girlfriends, y'all bitches knew too. I'm just saying, she probably was thinking all that. But so yeah, she was telling her how she got text. She showed her text messages and said it's from Kirk's second phone. That he that it was video of him holding the baby. He pays her bills. He moved her into the building that they live in. I said, I don't understand. See, I told y'all, if I find out that they still together, I wasn't going to even get invested and keep talking about this shit. But we have to talk about it because it's only the second episode and it's mainly the storyline of the show. But I'm like, bitch, you still with him. So this point of feeling sorry for you or even going off on you is pointless right now. Like, why do women stay with men to say, oh bitch, you ain't, I'm gonna stay with him so she can't get him, or to save face, and bitch, he's making you look dumb. I'd rather be a strong bitch and walk out the fucking door with some hurt feelings than be the dumb bitch sitting there looking when the world is looking at me like, huh? When I have to look at my kids in the face and say, I used to be a boss bitch. I used to be known as a boss bitch until your daddy came along and sold us out for a fucking storyline. I just don't understand. Okay, we'll get into more of that. I just was so irritated. And then when Cardi started talking about homeboy is a scam artist, I was with Jasmine like, bitch, this don't have nothing to do with that right about now. We can worry about him and me scam artist ass relationship a little bit later. But for right now, this is about my baby. But when Jasmine said that Kirk had Carter around her, oh my god, I kept on saying, okay, cut the cameras, it's time to fight. It's time to fucking fight. Because this is the same baby that you took DNA tests for because you thought she was cheating on you. Because you was out here doing it to her. Like, I was so mad. And then you know it was true because Rod was met up with Jock at the same time Carly met up with her, and he was showing video. They both were showing video at the same time. And so Jock was saying it was him. I said, Jock is a true ass homeboy because Jock just, regardless of what's in his face, he is still trying to give his homeboy some excuses. Last time it was he gave him fucking excuses and trying to text him and give him a heads up. This time he over there talking about maybe they just put Kirk's face on somebody else. If you don't shut the fuck up. Okay. Mama D. Mama D, she was shopping because she depressed. She meet up with Scrappy. She tells Scrappy that Ernest's mom is coming to town. His ass is laughing because it's karma. Because she's acting like her world is falling apart and all this bullshit. He's like, shit, you did it to me. Now it's going to be happening to you. Then he tells her that it might not be a wedding between him and Bam because they going through some shit right now. And he's not living at the house. I said, okay. So it ain't came out you cheated yet. But, okay. Yeah, they going through some shit, and we're going to see how that plays out. She said, let's have a family dinner. Everybody come meet up. I said, no. How you going to invite some extra people when you don't like the person that's coming? Tommy and KK meet up. KK doing this photo shoot. KK, you a grandmama. Sometimes grandmamas need to be grandmamas. I'm just saying. And she be just trying not to be a grandmama, and it goes all the way wrong. But I do like the advice that she was giving Dumbird, because that girl just doesn't see anything, and she is gonna hurt herself more than anything. When that bitch said, when they was talking about Joseline, and she was like, Joseline's pregnant, she was like, I don't care. She was like, I just don't want to go to jail. Bitch, you keep doing the things that you're doing and popping off on people, you're going to always be in jail. When you cannot handle things like an adult, you are always going to be in jail, you dumbass bird. But anyway, they started talking about her mama, and KK gave her advice on her mama and was saying, don't fight her because with both of y'all being alcoholics, it's always going to be a battle. It's always going to be a battle. You doing good, you getting help. Your mama don't have the means to get help the way you're getting help, so you can't be going at her rough. Y'all gonna have to work that shit out. And I was like, okay, cool. Then she said she's not dating Scrap anymore. But I'm like, okay, why would you still be dating him when he got 5 years? Okay, that's that ride or die crazy bitch shit. I don't know. Especially when he was already fucking with Carly before. Y'all wasn't going together before he left, so why did we think y'all was still going together? I don't know. But she said she's gonna get back at Carly. I said, see, this is why you always fucking end up in jail, you dumbass bird. Like, why would you sit here and want to get back at Carly? And like KK said, y'all wasn't friends. I don't care. I don't care. I was just looking at her like, clink, clink, back again. Another charge. Back again. Because Carly got too much to motherfucking lose to be fucking around with a bird like you. For real, for real. That bitch is on something. She's working. She ain't got time for bitches like you. Nobody had time for bitches like you. I remember before the show started and it was a video going around when that bitch was crying in the car on some dude telling her to leave and shit. I was just like, she's a bird. Just a fucking bird. Mama D, no. Stevie J goes home and he walks in and he thinking there's Joseline there because there's some shit at his house or whatever, and they had just became cool. So he like, bitch, I know Joseline ain't in my house and I ain't at home. But come to find out it's his daughter, his 18-year-old daughter ended up flying back home that's supposed to be in school. I said, so they balling like that to just be buying plane tickets? I'm just saying, because I wish my son would have enough money to buy a plane ticket. I'll ask him to buy me one. But yeah, so she comes with her friend, mind you, fake shit, and say, oh, I'm moving back here with you, and I'm going to go do schooling online my senior year. Like, fuck prom. Fuck all the senior activities. I'm going to give up my life and come and be on Love and Hip Hop with you, Daddy, because that's what I want to do. This is why I didn't watch his show. This is why I just was so turned off on his show on the first episode where they was bashing Joseline. I was just like, I'm over this. I'm over this. And with her coming there, I'm like, I'm over this. Like, girl, you are 18. If you don't take your ass home and go finish fucking school, like, stop making dumbass decisions. Just because you got a taste of the TV life. That's and hard-headed because you don't want to get along with your mama. That's dumb. Anyway, moving on. Mama D and Ernest and his mama and Scrappy, they all meet up for dinner because Bam didn't come. Scrap, I don't even think, told Bam because he wasn't bringing her ass in that situation with his mama and Ernest's mama already having beef and he having beef with her. It would have just been a bad situation. So he didn't bring her, but he looked like he was gonna cry. He missed her a lot. That's all that is. But Mama D and Ernest's mama going back and forth and going at it about Ernest tell her too much. Ernest not being the man for Mama D. Ernest being a mama's boy. The mama is sitting there like, okay, what's the problem? And I'm just sitting there like, why are we recycling this storyline? These motherfuckers is too old for us to recycle this storyline. Like, really? This is what we gonna do? I don't have time for it. Anyway, but the shit, I just be like, Mama D is always coming with some crazy shit. She had said some rhyming shit when she walked off from him the first time at that little meeting up when he said his mama was moving. I was just like, there you go, Mama D, bad. And then this time when she brought out a pacifier or onesie in a diaper, I said, oh my God, take at gmail.com. I said, I can't. Oh my God, like, your granddaughter is getting older. They're going to start talking about her in school. Stop doing this, Mama D. This is, But I do think she did look really nice when she had the all black on with the short hair at her performance thing. I thought she looked nice. Mama D crazy as hell. Rasheeda and Carly meet up, and Rasheeda's been dodging everybody's calls. because of all of the rumors going around on Kirk. But she finally is going to sit down with Cardi because Cardi was there that night that it all happened. Cardi was like, bitch, I didn't want to tell you this, but it's true. I met up with the girl. It's text message video. She met with Carter. She lived in your building. I mean, Cardi was just spilling everything to her, and Rasheeda couldn't believe shit. You can kind of tell that at this moment that this was really, really happening. And I was just looking like, this fucked up, but you're so dumb. You're so dumb because you're staying with him. You're still being around him. Oh my God, like, no. Did you still stay with him because you guys have to stay together for the sake of your contract on the show? Because by now, you should already have filed divorce papers by the second episode. So if I don't hear in the morning that your ass have filed for divorce, you're going to still be the same dumbass bitch that I thought you was while I'm doing this video. I'm just saying. Because there's no fucking way. Oh my God, 17 years and this is what he does to you, and he's been doing this for the last, 4 or 5 years that this been on? Like, girl, come on. Then, like I'm telling y'all, when she said Carter was around this girl, I'm telling you, all of the other shit would have went out the window and I would have fucked him up just on that principle alone. You had my son around your mistress. That's really so disrespectful. I will cut you for some shit like that. Then, after her and Carly meet up, because she was crying and shit, talking about, at first I didn't want to meet up with you, and I felt like, if you would do this and this was a scam, you would be fucked up or whatever. And she was like, I wouldn't do this. You could tell Carly really didn't want to tell her this, Carly a good actress, so I don't know. But yeah, I just felt like, no, I don't think that bitch is that cold. So, Rasheeda cooks food for her and Kurt. He thinking everything good is for, and knowing it was tense in the house, and then all of a sudden you come home and this cooked meal. Boy, you should have ate that food, because I would have been scared. Especially when the bitch said, I think you should pray over say your blessings of your food. I would have been like, you know what? You can have your food back. That's okay. I'm gonna eat out. Bitch, I ain't eating nothing in that kitchen. But he's so stupid. Then she's sitting there, how was your day? He over there like, yo, yeah, it was cool. I just do what I do. Oh, do what you do, huh? She said, yeah, I met up with Carly. You could tell he just wanted to sweat. Oh, my God. Like, fuck. Because Carly got some gossip. Oh, yeah, I messed up with Carly, and that girl that you said that you didn't know at that party? He was like, yeah. He was like, remember you said you didn't know her? He still said, yeah. Even though he paused, he still said, yeah, I remember I said that. And then she just brought up all the stuff Cardi said, and it went off because he was sitting there stuck on stupid, because she was like, I just want to know what's up. Bitch, there is nothing to know. What do you need him to tell you? He already lied to you in your face. What do you need him to fucking tell you? You should have told Cardi, hey, tell old girl to send me the shit before I get home so I can already have the proof in his face. So I can see how much more he gonna lie. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got. I know this video long, but I was so irritated. So irritated. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 6, Episode 2. Oh, and don't forget about the It's All About Support event that's coming up July the 7th through the 9th. Make sure you're getting your tickets on PayPal.com. You can purchase them at Thaghettoview@gmail.com. Pre-sale tickets are $15, $20 at the door. You can pay $20, no problem. But I hope to see you there. It's all about support, so come and support and have fun, network, and all that good stuff. And have a good time. Peace.